is Ruby, and today we will be getting ready with black skirts, with black tops. I love things that sit close to my body, but I also like when a dark and dark, and it kind of creates the illusion because they're both black. It creates the illusion that it's like one piece. I love that look because black on brown. I love that color concept. I love being able to adjust and create different shades of the brown on my skin and the black in what I wear. I love black. I'll be head to toe in black. So black is one of my favorite colors. I like the dark vibe. I like the dark makeup. I like the goth music. I like the goth attitude. I like everything about it. And I like dark academia as well. Today we will be doing black skirts, and I'm gonna just stick with this black turtleneck that I'm currently wearing. One thing I do hate though is when the blacks aren't the same black. I don't know, I have this urge to buy black dye, get a giant tub and put all my black clothes in it so everything will be the same black. I don't understand why all the blacks can't be the same. I mean, you can adjust your camera settings to make the blacks kind of meld into each other and look like one. So it's not that much of a big deal, but however, the majority of people will be seeing me in person. So I'd like all my blacks to look the same in person. And I am seeing me in person. I'd like it to look right on. Anyways, I'm gonna do all the black skirts that I have, and we have different materials. I have, if you're more of a shorts person, and these can work with fall and fall, winter, and summer, depending on what you layer underneath. And with short stuff, the key is the tights that you have on underneath it. Fleece leggings, fleece tights. Sometimes if I want something to be thicker, I don't have tights that are as thick, but I have leggings that are. My issue is that at the bottom of the leggings is sort of cut off. It doesn't cover your foot. So what I do is I get a thick pair of socks and that melds it all into one. The same amount of warmth for your whole lower region, your whole legs. Your legs will be warm, your legs will be toasty, and you will look adorable. That is the goal. Nice, like a dark shadowy figure. That is my goal. That's my goal. And it's a part of my style a little bit. Yeah. Basically, yes, I do want to be Slender Man. I want to look just like him. Anyways, let's get into that. My head is already cut off. I'll take the pieces out. And I'll show upper body and then lower body what that's looking like. I consume a lot of fashion YouTube content, and the nicer the video or the nicer the premises, it's less likely for you to see how you can style stuff. Because the reality is a lot of people are choosing more sustainable ways of doing things, and that's thrifting and stuff. Sometimes things don't fit. It's a beautiful garment. It's a beautiful garment, but it just doesn't exactly fit you. And I'm trying to get into the sewing sphere of things. I have a sewing machine. I have needles, threads, stuff like that. However, it's one of those things that's on a learning curve, and I'm not up there on the curve yet. So a lot of times what you would have to do is belt things. If it's just a temporary thing just for pictures, I usually either tie it in the back or I clip it in the back. But more of all, I try to pull it up, cinch it at the waist, and then hide it. If it looks right, I won't focus on hiding it so much. But if it doesn't, I have a shirt hang over it, or sometimes honestly, the back of my outfit is none of my business. Sometimes the back is just none of my business. Who even pays that much attention? Like, the back of your outfit doesn't. The back of your outfit can be a centerpiece in a way, or an attention grabber in a way, but not all the time. Those are very rare cases, for me at least. So, the back is none of my business. I'm going to need you to, like, I would need you to keep that information. Like, if it looks good, celebrate it. Yeah, oh my god, it looks good. 360, perfect. If not, that's your problem. If you have an issue with it, I would need you to keep it to yourself. If you have an issue with it, I want you to keep it to yourself. That is now exclusively a you problem. Anyways, first we are starting with my oldest skirt. We're gonna, if I like it with the turtleneck, we're gonna keep it on. If not, we're gonna change it to something that looks visually appealing, something that plays along to my rules, basically, with the silhouette and the matching. And hello, I absolutely love things that accentuate my waist. Absolutely love that. Things that are close right here and give a little bit of structure right here at my waist. Perfect. I love it. This is from Forever 21 and it's in small. If I were to buy this again, get it in extra small. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. It's a bit loose in the back. It's a little better now. I put like a sweater on. This would be the first. So there's this. The situation I'm looking to pair it with. I like this because of the matte material. It matches because everything I'm wearing right now is knitted. So this would match that, but it's open toe. And this is the same like black situation happening. They're higher, but they're uniforms. Next up, we have the classic. This is my newest skirt. However, when I bought it, I was between sizes, so I went with the larger size, and it's too big. When will I learn my lesson? It actually fit me. There's like an inch of empty space back there. It's okay. Normally, this is how it be. I usually have something, I usually have a larger top hanging over, an oversized top, or something that's just long lined. I usually like my skirts to be like right there. That one. That's a good one. I like when it flares. Like right where my hip, where my hips are. Like it follows the natural flare of my body. I think that's visually appealing for my body shape and body type. When it flares there, honestly, I think it's appealing on all bodies, to be honest, because it just balances out your shoulders. that creates the illusion of an hourglass shape. Or of that. I would call this the statement skirt. I love statement skirts. Short, weird looking skirts. Not necessarily weird looking, but they have a lot going on. I like balancing out my pieces with more toned down, and then you have something that's a little bit more interesting, like this. I like the big block of color, and then you have this texture that's different, and you have the big box pleats. It just breaks up your body, makes you look more visually appealing. It's a leather skirt with a slit. Going places they don't belong. Behave like shorts, please. You are not a bikini bottom. At the mall. You have to cross the legs so your skirt goes past your hips. Bam. This is why it's important to stick to one color palette. Everything will be able to go with everything. Sometimes, I remember before, way long before, when I didn't choose any of my clothes, I just accepted whoever gave me, and I had a whole array of colors and textures and patterns, and there was no logic to anything, there was no pairing, there was no thought towards wearing my clothes, more like just, I have clothes. There'd be orange and teal and different textures, and nothing would be able, when time came for me to choose an outfit to go somewhere, it would take me forever because I'm trying to find something that pairs, and everything was completely random. There was no forethought into how I'd actually wear the clothes. That's important to have. Forethought. That's something I currently have. When I'm buying a piece, I want to at least on the spot, directly as I look at it, not too much thought. If I look at it and I'm there trying to formulate and figure out how on earth I'm gonna wear it, that's an immediate. If I cannot instantly look at it and imagine at least around 5 outfits on the spot, I'm not buying it. I'm just gonna buy it. It's gonna sit and not be worn. Stick to a color palette. Yes. It depends. When you're wearing it like this, you can always pull it up to adjust how short you want it to be, and then leather skirt. Leather skirt. Always have a leather skirt. My savior skirt in a way, because not all social situations call for a skirt that is only 12 inches in length. Sometimes it calls for something more modest, and you don't want to miss out on outing opportunities because you don't have the appropriate clothes. Versatility, that is what you want. Versatility in something that's going to cost you a lot of money, like fashion. You need it to be versatile. It should not be holding you back in any way, shape, or form. This long skirt. Guess you can consider this to be thrifted. It was my mother's. Well, she gave it to me. And I'm going to be getting into making a video about different ways of altering things that fit within the, I would say, dark coquette. I'm having trouble describing my style as dark academia because it just doesn't really fit there. Dark academia has a lot of A-line skirts and a lot of browns and beiges, and most of the time it's not too form-fitting. And mine is a bit on the opposite side, a little bit opposite to that. A lot darker, as in way more blacks, barely any browns or beiges, and there's at least one piece that is form-fitting. So I prefer this. It's also one of those things that does not fit the waist. And don't worry, I will find every single way to make something fit your waist without sewing, and then we're gonna do with sew. My only thing is, I'm not a professional sewer. I'm quite the beginner, and I do want to get some practicing, but I'd rather not practice on something I value too much because I want there to be room for error. So probably on something thrifted or something that I don't want anymore. So even if I do ruin it, it doesn't really matter because I'd be getting rid of it. Ways. Sometimes like that would be perfect if it like that, but it does not. We have to stay. Look at me. We have to stay in reality. Me and you, right here in reality. And the reality is this was not fit. So we have to do something about it. One of those things could be adding a ribbon to it. And if you don't like how that looks, I love it when the waist does that U thing. Either one of two things. Either it's attached, the waist does the U, or the waist is straight and it's baggy and it's hanging off of you. Both of those things, the waist look smaller, makes the torso look longer. Two things you most definitely want. Oh no! A portion of my body is not covered in black. We have to fix that. That was my welcome dance to initiate you. You see, you can be ready with Ruby in a lot of ways. You can also be war ready with Ruby. That's what that dance was, preparing you for war. Now these have those latex rubber grippy things, and they do work. They grip. The grip is gripping. Toes up. Let me show my feet. Not much to look at. Every time I flash my feet, you get traumatized even more. Each toe represents one lifetime. Guess how many toes I have? We're taller. Accessories. I like to keep it dark with varying textures for interest. And if these didn't fit, I would take ribbon, move it through the back, tie it. But they do fit. I think these are a size 2, size 2 jeans. Size 2 jean shorts. That was it. I hope you were at least mildly entertained, educated in some way. I hope you leave this video feeling slightly at ease, maybe. That there's someone out there who is crazier than you, also inspired. Because this is the Ready with Ruby channel. I will always be more ready than you, so you should be leaving here inspired. Inspired to be more ready than you were before. Maybe even one day you'll be as ready as I am. One day. But that's why you're here. You're here to make progress. And I love that for you. I love someone who can learn. That's the best quality there is. The ability. The internal know-with-all. to know that you need to learn. Beautiful. You're too close. A little more. Thank you. You might still be too close, but you've been with me for however long you've sat down for this video for. So I think we know each other a little better now, so it's alright. Anyways, I meant what I said. I hope you enjoy, and remember, Ruby stays ready. Bye.